Hi, I'm Steve from Leckey, and today I'm going to show you our new PAL seat for 2010. The PAL seat is a little classroom seat which comes in 3 sizes. You see here that comes in different colour options. What we have here is an orange one. You can't have that. You can only have blue or pink. The main functions are, one, the angle adjustable backrest, which is simply loosen off the 2 knobs at the side, and you have up to 15 degrees of recline on the backrest. You also have a pelvic strap, which is at 45 degrees, so get the user in there, and that sort of helps position their pelvis. You have a range of different side pad options. You have an inch side pad and a 2-inch side pad, which simply velcro into place. You have the ability then to adjust the seat depth via this little knob below. Again, it's quite a lightweight product. So you have a good range of seat depth adjustment, and again, just lock that up. We have a flat pad and also a ramped pad option if that's needed, just to give a bit more support under the femur. You also have the ability then to add a pommel via this little lock at the front. So slide that in, loosen that, pull that down, lock that in place, make sure that locks securely. So you have a pommel there, which works really well to keep the child in the seat. Legs can be height adjusted, so you have 4 different height adjustment options there. So simply loosen off the knobs, all 4 knobs, get it to the required height you're after, and then put the knobs back on. The good thing is that once you take the knob off, the leg doesn't fall off. It stays with the product, so you can't actually lose the leg. You have a foot plate option, which simply screws in either side, and also if you require any further height adjustment, you can turn it around, to get quite a short calf length. What I will say is make sure that children are not going to be self-transferring and putting their weight on the foot plate when it's actually off the floor. Always make sure that the foot plate is positioned on the floor if the child's self-transferring themselves. Also with the product, you have the ability to put on a rocker option, which again you fasten via some knobs, but also there's a dual function of this rocker. If needed, you can spin them around, and then that acts as a stability base, maybe for children that have any sort of behavioural issues or sort of rocking tendencies. There's also another option of a caster option. So again, using the same holes on the legs, you can attach a caster option, which has one on the back. It's fixed at the front, has a lock caster at the back. What I will say is all these knobs also have what we call a nylock nut in it, so it has anti-vibrational qualities. So once you tighten that up, the nylock will keep that secure. So even if the child's rocking about in the product, all these knobs are going to be secure. You have a tray option as well, which works really well. It's nice durable ABS. You have the ability to depth adjust it again via this knob, and that simply slides into position. You can hear that really positive click. And basically what's happening is these little latch is locking on a little stud on the armrest, and then to take that off, all you need to do is pull in the latches and slide it off. To depth adjust the tray on the product, again, the little knob, and then you have the ability to slide the tray in and out. So again, PAL for 2010, a great little seating system for children that are less involved, only need minimal support. Children maybe with some Down syndrome or some learning difficulties. Great for a classroom, great for the home. So that's PAL for 2010.